So I guess the reason why this channel exists is... So forgive me if this video is going to get a little bit philosophical. I've just reached 8,000 subscribers. This channel is steaming away. I think it's probably time I set a little bit of background on this channel, and I want to talk about the reason behind why I'm doing all of this. I started this channel kind of by accident, and I started putting up videos for my face-to-face clients who were training with Basecamp Adventure Fitness, which is a business that I started in Australia to help trekkers and climbers get fit for trips that they had coming up. So part of those training programs were putting up videos, terrible videos, really bad quality. So that's the reason why I started the channel. And like I said, it's kind of by accident. I threw videos up and they got some traction. And then I decided to start making regular videos. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I started this without purpose, which kind of sucks because I really like to do things with purpose. I like to have a vision, I like to have a mission, and I like to have values written around whatever I'm doing, especially if it's a business. And you guys know that I am working on this channel, I am selling stuff, so I do treat it like a business. I want to develop a mission for this channel. And honestly, I'm kind of lost. I really can't put my finger on exactly the reason why I'm creating these videos, but I can tell you that it's linked to Basecamp and my business. And the reason why I started my business is because I know that people come back better people when they've been in the mountains. I've worked with many people who aren't hikers, who have just all of a sudden overnight be inspired, usually to go and climb something like Kilimanjaro or Everest Base Camp. So they're not really hikers and they're not really sure why they're drawn to the mountains, but all of a sudden they feel the need to become a hiker and go and hike for 2 weeks. So the reason why I started my business was to turn those people into hikers. I wanted to turn them into people that love the mountains, because I've interacted with many people over the last 7 years, and I've seen change for the better. I've mainly seen people come back with renewed vigor for life, renewed vigor for their goals. They are caring not just about their work anymore, they're starting to care about themselves. They're starting to care about their environment more. They notice things like glaciers reducing when they go to the Himalayas or when they go to Kilimanjaro, and they ask themselves, why isn't this snow cap here? I've seen all of these photos of this gigantic snow cap on Kilimanjaro. Why isn't it here anymore? Or why is this glacier on Island Peak now reduced to a fraction of the size that it once was? So the reason why I started my business is because this is almost 10 years ago, I felt very responsible for what's happening with our environment at the moment. I feel personally responsible for what's happening. It literally keeps me up at night. I have anxiety about it, to be perfectly honest, and the business is a way to make me feel like I'm doing something for that. The idea with Basecamp was that I wanted to create a job for myself that had next to no carbon footprint, no real environmental impact, and in fact I wanted to create something that was positive for the environment. And the best way I could do that was to talk to people, get them outside, take them on hikes, get them fit for climbing and hiking, so that when they're in the environment, nature wasn't something that they were resenting. They weren't hating being there. I want someone to be in the mountains and be so fit and so well prepared so that the only thing that they're concerned about is the environment around them. They've got 100% ability to be focused, to be able to absorb the environment that they're in and start to notice things. So I guess the reason why this channel exists is not just to feed my business. The reason why this channel exists is to spread awareness about what's happening with our planet. It's a difficult position to be in to make this statement because it is political, and I don't necessarily want this channel to become political. I am very politically active, but I don't want this channel to be about identity politics. I don't want this channel to be about separating us from them. I want this channel to be accepting, and I want people to watch this regardless of whatever side of the political spectrum you sit on. I want you to be well prepared when you go out into the outdoors, physically, mentally, and with your gear, so that you can have the best possible experience. There's a lot of things that I need to flesh out and think about when it comes to this kind of thing. And honestly, I'm only really scratching the surface on this. But there is one thing that I need to do that I've been meaning to do for a very long time, and that is just to head into the mountains by myself with no distractions, and to really think this out a little bit more. This is something that I used to do when I first started my business. I would literally just take a backpack, head out to the mountains. I would just bring water and some lemons and I would do like a dopamine fast. So I wouldn't take my phone, I wouldn't take any food, I wouldn't take a book. I would literally just sit in the mountains in my tent and think about what I wanted to achieve. That's a practice that I've completely forgotten. I haven't done in many years. So this weekend, actually, I'm going to head out to Montserrat. It's a very friendly mountain. By the way, I don't recommend that you do this. It's actually really dangerous if you're not used to fasting, and if you're not used to being in the mountains alone. I really don't recommend that you go and do what I'm about to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit in the mountains alone, and I'm going to help answer this question: why do we go to the mountains? I'm going to delve into that a little bit deeper. So if you want to see the video that I make about that experience, I'll be linking it here. And also, if you want to support the channel, like in a big way, if you want to support the channel and you think that I could be helpful to you with training, well then click this link and it'll take you through to my online coaching page, and we can work together to get you as fit and as prepared as possible for whatever you want to do in the mountains. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the Sunday.